This summer, the STEAM Atlas event set a new benchmark for collaboration in Europe. During the event hosted in the European Commission's premises in Brussels, the SEER, Sense and Road Steamer presented their shared ambition of charting a common, evidence-based path towards systemic STEAM transformation of education across Europe. Focused transdisciplinary, contextualized and experiential teaching practices to support problem-based and immersive education, the three projects brought together European and national policymakers, researchers, industry representatives, and educators to discuss turning this ambition into actions. The event showcased inspiring keynotes from prestigious speakers, engaging seminars, discussions and debates on practice, policy, and curriculum reform, alongside a preview of the three roadmaps that have now been officially released.
STEM education is not just about filling jobs, it's about preparing people to shape the future.
STEAM is more than the latest trendy pedagogy. It rethinks how to provide education to the modern world, and it aligns with European priorities. I spoke to Maria Podduazek-Ziegler from DG Education and Culture, who moderated a roundtable during the event and explains why the timing is perfect for the STEAM Atlas.
It is a perfect moment for the STEAM Atlas being released because it provides such a comprehensive research on STEM and STEAM education. And this can inform the ongoing policy initiatives in the field, such as the STEM Education Strategic Plan, and we look very much forward to draw upon this research.
Thank you, Maria. The three projects bring distinct but complementary concepts in STEAM education with a shared destination under the Atlas. I discussed the importance of collaboration with the three project coordinators. Congratulations to the three of you for a very successful STEAM Atlas event. Why is it important for all three projects to collaborate and work together?
I think we combine the perspective of three different roadmaps, and each of the perspectives is essential, but only by bringing them together in the STEAM Atlas, we really have the full power on board to move ahead.
For instance, we all agree that concerted action is needed at different levels, at European Commission level, in the member states, but even in each educational institution, we need action to bring STEAM as a reality to all learners in Europe. It went even beyond expectations that we had at the beginning. So we think now we set something in motion. It would be really a shame not to build on what we have done so far. And I think we should continue collaborating further.
STEAM education, we know that it's a very multidimensional beast. So of course, to actually make a difference and have any kind of impact in the future, you need all the different actors to come into play. And I think the strength for us, the way we have seen it with the STEAM Atlas, or the work that we brought with the different roadmaps, is that we see that we have these very, very important overlaps. So we have like these common topics, these common issues, but we also have like common solutions. And I think this is like the strongest legacy that the STEAM Atlas is leaving, and very, very clear way forward. This is what is wrong, these are the bottlenecks, and this is the way forward. Just do it.
If you're interested in exploring the three projects and their roadmaps, check out the STEAM Atlas final booklet, where you will find joint policy recommendations to help pave the way for a STEAM future in Europe. After 3 years of academic research, exploration and validation with key STEM education stakeholders from policymakers to practicing teachers, 4 surveys conducted, 15+ focus groups and events to validate the results, and analyzing over 800 projects from the Scientix projects repository, the SEER is proud to present the STEAM Education Roadmap. Designed to help users understand integrated STEM education, replicate successes, and overcome challenges, the roadmap is the ultimate tool to make STEM education a reality in Europe. Let's watch a short video to learn more about the SEER.
To deliver on its promises, STEAM teaching and learning requires actions at all levels of educational decision-making and practice. Policymakers, education practitioners, the STEM industry, and academic experts all report the same shared obstacles to meaningful integrated STEM education. The STEAM Education European Roadmap is designed to support all stakeholders and facilitate their discovery, understanding, and practice of STEAM education. The 4 sections of the SEER offer flexible exploration. Follow the journey of discovery to expand your general understanding of STEAM, or choose the journey of assessment to evaluate your own STEAM practice or initiative and identify the most relevant research and recommendations. In the Essentials of STEAM Education, explore what STEAM means, its benefits for learners, and who should be involved in its implementation. The section identifies key topics to help you understand the components of STEAM education. The optional STEAM Compass expands the SEER experience with 2 additional tools: an evaluation protocol to help assess and optimize your STEAM project, and a self-reflection questionnaire to help you identify which areas of the roadmap to explore first. The recommendation section aligns theory with best practice, empowering each stakeholder to play an active role in tackling common challenges. The section includes actionable summaries for each stakeholder in the roadmap's key areas. Finally, discover inspiring illustrations of effective STEAM implementation. Explore concrete examples, learn from successes, and start mapping your next steps towards mainstreaming STEAM education in Europe.
And that's not all. The SEER offers a whole ecosystem of resources to complement the roadmap. Among them, an impact assessment mechanism to help evaluate projects and initiatives, and the foundations for a framework on integrated STEM competences to help educators prepare for the teaching of tomorrow. Visit the SEER page on the Scientix portal to access the roadmap, the resources, and get your integrated STEM journey started.
The Digital Divide in Education initiative, brought by Scientix TV Alliance and Xiaomi, a consumer electronic manufacturing company, just entered its 2nd phase. Are you ready to hear updates about the training and our pilot teachers? During the 2 Science Project Workshops 2025, held at the Future Classroom Lab, 19 pilot educators coming from 6 countries, they got introduced to their new Xiaomi tablets, brainstormed on how to use them in the classroom, and shared ideas with the other participants of the workshop. But first things first. Under the guidance of European Schoolnet pedagogical and research expert Elisabeth Blahu, the pilot teachers were trained on how to use the tablets effectively for teaching and learning. Educators were excited to discover all the features of the devices and see how these digital tools could impact their classroom activities. Once everything was set up, teachers engaged in lively discussions, and they shared ideas, insight, and strategies on how to integrate the tablets into their classroom activities. And this time, they focused on innovating pedagogies to help bridging the digital divide in education. But enough of me, let's hear directly from them.
I'm enjoying it really very much. I think it's very innovative, and I'm super excited that I'm part of it. I'm learning new things about devices, about new apps, and I really love it.
Yeah, it's actually familiarizing us with setting up the tablets, which we will be using in the classroom. It's very exciting because they are state-of-the-art tablets, and I think that the students, especially in my school, which is quite underprivileged, will have a chance to be familiarized with technology which they certainly lack and which will help them in their educational background.
I work in a small rural school, and participating in this pilot initiative is very important because we want to motivate the students to take an active part in digital literacy and to learn more about using technology in class and in everyday life. And my greatest ambition is, let's say, to equip the whole school with different devices and to help the students who are not familiar with using technology to help them use it more often.
I'm a computer science teacher, and because of that, technology is very important for me, because technology is changing education rapidly. Because of that, as a teacher, we try to know new technologies, and we can do it with new device. And thanks to this project, I think we can use new applications
It's super important for our school because although we are a school in the second largest city in Greece, we lack devices, we lack equipment, and it's a huge opportunity for us and the students, most of all, to take advantage of the devices and use them in a project.
So good luck to all the educators who are embarking on this journey, and keep checking Scientix if you don't want to miss what's next.
Hi, science enthusiasts, and welcome back to another episode of Science in Action. We hope you have come back recharged from the summer break, and here at Scientix, you know, we like to keep things colorful and bright, and that's why we have prepared an easy-to-make experiment for you to enjoy. Are you ready? Let's go! So, as always, we have here with us Dr. Cristina, who is going to join us for the experiment.
Hi, Mr. Scientix
Hi, Dr. Cristina.
Hi, kids.
How was your summer?
It was horrible. I got to do no science.
That's always bad, but you know, here at Scientix, we always have a space for science. So, what do we need for today's experiment? Actually, things that we can easily find at home, like for example, this round plate, especially if it has a bit of depth, a small syringe or something to take the drops of the food coloring that we are also going to use, a bit of dish soap, and what else, Dr. Cristina?
And we need milk, but not just any milk. It has to be milk from a cow, and it needs to be whole, because we need fat in it.
Exactly. So, shall we start?
Let's go.
The first thing that we have to do is to pour a bit of the milk in the plate, just like that. You just need to make sure to create a thin layer with the milk, and then...
Now I'm going to use the syringe to take some food coloring. And I'm going to gently put individual drops on the milk. So I can put 1, 2. You see that the food coloring disperses in the milk, but not too far away.
So when we are ready, we should have something just like that. The milk with some points of color. It would be nice if we use at least 2 to have like a better colorful experience.
Now what do we do?
So now we just have to take the cotton bud and we just have to put it closer to the milk and make sure we touch the surface gently to create waves. And this is because of the surface tension. Right, Cristina?
Yes. When we put the dish soap in contact with the top layer of the milk, it breaks the surface tension and creates these patterns that open up the color to the whole plate.
We can actually keep drawing and create the pattern that we like, just make it like that, because the soap is going to keep interacting with the milk.
Beautiful.
And as you can see, it's a very artistic experiment that you can do pretty easily, either at home or at the classroom.
It's very exciting.
That's all for today. We hope you have enjoyed the experiment, and we will see you soon for more Science in Action.
Bye.
Bye.
As it enters its final months, Carbon Act hosted a major event on the importance of mainstreaming climate education and how to facilitate the work of educators. During this 3-day hybrid event, filled with representations, dynamic discussions, and co-creation activities, teachers, representatives from ministries of education, and climate education experts discussed how to formalize climate education into the curriculum and explored the new Carbon Act resources that will help make teaching about climate change easier for educators. Carbon Act has also released a full catalog of learning scenarios for primary and secondary education. We caught up with the editor of the catalog, who will explain how they made it accessible to educators.
The catalog consists of summaries of 23 learning scenarios, accessible and ready to use. The full versions are available on the Scientix repository, and the catalog presents the most important information so that teachers may find out if it's interesting for them, what kind of topics, what kind of pedagogical approaches are used, for what subject, what range of age of students it's dedicated. Important thing about the catalog is that the scenarios were developed by teachers, so they were tested in the classrooms by the authors and also by piloting group of teachers as well. The learning scenarios include all the necessary resources So it's ready to use and easily adaptable for any classroom in Europe. The learning scenarios are divided into 4 categories: climate science, ecosystems and biodiversity, resilience building and a sustainable lifestyle. So every teacher would find many interesting subjects and variety of activities in them.
Want to know more about introducing climate change into teaching? Go to the Carbon Act page on Scientix to access the resources.